Hi folks, Gordon here, I hope all is well with you. In this video I've called A Bit More Fragile on the Inside. Let's look at one of my quote images. I've posted it on my feed. I'll post it again under this video when I finish the video, and it's a photo that I took this week back in 2015 on a woodland stroll of one of those chestnuts that it's a runt chestnut. It's fallen from the tree and it's open up and it's got this pathetic, weak little attempt at a chestnut inside. Useless, hopeless. So I put the words over the top. Some of us are a bit more fragile on the inside than others. And you know what? That's okay. And I'm right, aren't I? On both counts. Some of us are a bit more fragile on the inside than others, and it's okay. Because I talk a lot about personal development, goal achievement, self-improvement, all that kind of jazz. And in that world, a lot of it is, or the perception is, it's all go-getting stuff, trampling over anything that's in your way. Failure is not an option. Confidence, rah, rah, rah. So a lot of people who are a bit more fragile on the inside, maybe a bit less confident, a bit shy, feel as though that's beyond them. Because they look at these, maybe, I say testosterone driven, but it works for women as well. These go-getters, the confident, rah, 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 marching over any obstacle. They think, well, I'm not like that, so goal achievement isn't for me. And that's just one area of life. In many areas of life, people who are a bit more fragile on the inside are often viewed as weaker. They're viewed as inferior, not as strong, not as good, somehow less than the people who aren't fragile. And it's not true, is it? It is true that sometimes not fitting in to a certain circle will exclude you. For example, I'm not a big drinker in life. Chocolate, that's my vice in life. Alcohol, I can take it or leave it. I like a drink, but I'm not a drinker. I don't like getting drunk. It makes me unwell. I don't like it. That has excluded me from a lot of social situations in life. I've worked in industries, the entertainment industry, the music industry, where drinking plays a big part of it. And if you're not a drinker, you're excluded to a certain extent. I've had groups of friends who are big drinkers. If you're excluded, if you're not a big drinker, you're excluded to a certain extent. Now, I had to accept that because I either thought, well, I've either got to become a big drinker, pretend that I'm a big drinker and make myself ill, or stand firm in my position that I don't really enjoy. I don't enjoy getting drunk. I don't enjoy getting ill as a result of it. I'm not a big drinker. I'm not going to drink a lot. But that takes a bit of self-awareness that it's okay to be, in that context, a bit more fragile on the inside than others. Yeah, it's okay to stand firm in it. In any area of life, it's not up to someone else to tell you how you should be. It's not up to the stronger to tell the fragile people how they can act. It can be the case that the fragile people can learn skills to get different results if they want to. That is different from telling fragile people to be stronger or buck up or man up. That is not the way that people should be dealing with fragile people. And a lot of the times, the people telling the fragile people that they need to be stronger, that they're weak, that they're inferior, is the fragile people themselves. They take their own view of themselves. That doesn't help, does it? That's getting more and more old school now, particularly with the rise of the internet, where you can connect with other fragile people or people who will accept you as you are. It's more likely nowadays that you can find a crowd similar to you. I'm not talking about a pity party crowd. I'm not talking about a miserable crowd. I'm talking about a crowd of acceptance and encouragement. Acceptance of the way you are, and encouragement that if you want to learn skills and development to get different results, you can do that, and there's support there for it. An important element of that as well is for the fragile people. I keep doing that. I'm going to stop doing it, but you know why I'm doing it. Fragile is just a label. When the fragile people look at the strong people and think, oh, look at them, I wish I was like that, I need to be like that, they forget, or they don't understand at all, that a lot of the time the strong people are pretending. They're fragile as well. It's just that they've learnt the skills to maybe put on a front, a facade. I was going to say something different then. A facade. They've learnt to put on a facade because it can help to get different results if you've got a facade of being strong. That's not to deny who you are. It's just to act in a certain way to get results. So yeah, some of us are a bit more fragile on the inside than others, and you know what? That's okay. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the photo that I took of the runt. What was it? Conker. That's right, the runt conker. Although I'm being harsh, of course, because that conker was just a little bit more fragile on the inside, and it's okay. Let me know what you think about the words over the top. I'd love to hear your feedback, so leave a comment wherever you happen to be seeing this video. Signing off for now, wishing you as ever health and happiness, and I'll speak to you again.